How's it going, you guys? I am finally back with a reaction video, not gaming video this time. I apologize for this unexpected turn of events, but these kind of videos have been popping up a lot on my For You page on YouTube. So I want to quickly make a reaction video on one of them, um, a blind reaction to be exact. So yeah, let's get into it, you guys. Honestly, with the with how the title already is going, this can't be good for kids anymore. So just just by looking at the title, nothing else, you guys. Like, oh my word, this is gonna scare the crap out of me.
If I asked you what your favorite childhood Minecraft YouTubers were, what would you say?
Density M, Stampicat. Yeah, that was my childhood, you guys. Um, yeah, that was honestly my childhood. Um, I only started watching big YouTubers like Vanos Gaming or Markiplier or something like that when I only turned like 15, I guess. Markiplier, I saw his name pop up a lot of times, but then I wasn't exactly interested in it. But then now that I'm watching it, I actually love his content because like it's just Markiplier, guys.
If you were like me, it might have been people like Stampy,
Yeah,
DanTDM, and
yeah,
popular MMOs.
yeah.
A bit older, and perhaps you watch channels like Vanos Gaming,
Yes.
the Yogscast, or PewDiePie. A bit younger,
The Outcasts, never heard of them. PewDiePie, I don't watch him much. Sorry about that, but you guys, it's not the same anymore.
and maybe you watch newer generation YouTubers like Dreamer Technoblade.
Technoblade died, so rest in peace for him. Dream, I watched his like older videos, cause like yeah, they were actually really interesting. But nowadays, don't really watch him.
Regardless, there has always been one common trait shared among these creators, and that's a genuine passion for the content they were creating.
Yes.
Whereas I would argue that the same can't be said for what family-friendly Minecraft content looks like today. Over the last couple years, it's become almost a trend in the Minecraft community for YouTubers with dying channels to abandon their audience and switch to making cookie-cutter, generic Minecraft videos aimed towards the YouTube Kids app due to the extremely high amounts of money one can make.
So wait, oh my word, okay. So the guys that the Minecraft creators were actually genuinely taking advantage of kids to make money is basically what I'm getting so far. Some YouTube channels were okay and all, but then others not really.
While putting in way less effort than the stuff they were making before. Have an inactive YouTube channel or simply don't like the kind of content you're making anymore? Well, no problem. Just start uploading Minecraft mob battle videos and get tens of thousands of dollars a month.
Huh? You're telling me Minecraft videos on the kids' YouTube channel actually work? Damn. Who knows, you guys? I might actually try myself. I'm joking, you guys. I don't know if I would actually do it. I don't know, but yeah. See how this ends. Let's just see how this ends.
Month. The biggest and most well-known example of this is with the channels Cash and Nico.
Yeah.
Both of them had respectable, decent-sized channels in the Hypixel niche, uploading various Bed Wars and bridging themed challenges, to which,
Yeah.
around mid-2022, they would completely abandon and go all in on brand new channels, creating the exact content I just mentioned. And the result? Over 2.5 billion combined views and millions of dollars for each of them. However, like with any successful trend, this life-changing success started to attract the attention of lazy vultures looking to copy the same strategy simply because it was the easiest thing that worked. One thing Cash and Nico were aware of, however, was just how massive this niche was. In a census done back in 2021, the United States government discovered that around 75% of households
Only on the age of 5 earn. There is only 57% of households without any children owning tablets. The share jumped to 75% in households with children only under the age of 5. So, wait, what I'm getting from this is children nowadays have children nowadays own more children these days own more tablets than what it used to be like in 2021. Is that what you're saying? If that is what you're saying, dude,
with children under the age of 5 owned some sort of tablet for their kids. A lot of parents rely on these devices to keep their child entertained as an easy way of babysitting, oftentimes resorting to apps like YouTube Kids to let them sit and watch hours of content unsupervised under the guise that it's a completely safe way for them to consume content. And that's where a lot of these views are coming from. However, there's just one problem. The app just isn't completely safe. Sometimes
true.
it messes up. Sometimes highly inappropriate videos are able to make their way through its cracks, and sometimes it can allow some of the worst people on the platform to exploit the system and make ridiculously large amounts of profit while tainting the minds of millions of children around the world. And that's what we're going to be discussing in today's
How are
video.
people thinking
Join me,
these days?
because we're going down the rabbit hole.
like, I'm not even joking. What the hell are people thinking these days of doing that to kids? I don't know. What the actual hell? Nah. Nah. You not even I would do that.
Today's video is sponsored by Opera GX, the ultimate browser built specifically. Opera GX
Cause I have Opera GX already, so what is the use of this ad, honestly?
video. Like I mentioned previously, the success of Cash and Nico inspired many individuals to pursue family-friendly Minecraft content purely for the massive financial gain. However, as more and more creators began to hop on the bandwagon, it became harder and harder to find success in the niche due to how saturated it was becoming. And such, certain individuals began to push the limits of what was allowed on the platform just to get an edge on their competition. I think the YouTube channel Zay demonstrates this perfectly. Tell me why a simple video of them playing Minecraft with Spider-Man needs to have these weirdly suggestive characters on the thumbnail, or this video about them building a house with some character from Poppy Playtime, I guess, needs this thumbnail. Like, seriously, how does this pertain to the video at all? Why? Well, it's simple. Similar to how channels like MrBeast often use thumbnails depicting characters in extreme situations to generate shock value and get people to watch their videos, this niche of quote-unquote family-friendly Minecraft content often uses gruesome and suggestive imagery to grab the attention of young children, as it practically sticks out like a sore thumb in comparison to other videos, subsequently resulting in more clicks, more views, and more money. And this discovery had me wondering, just what kind of person would run a channel like this? And that's when I got into contact with Kobe, an 18-year-old YouTuber who currently runs multiple family-friendly.
Honestly, Kobe, I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's been, if you keep up with the news that is going on YouTube, oh, I don't know how to say it. It's not cringe, his content. I'm not gonna lie, his content is okay and all, but what has been happening that his content all of a sudden just started downfalling.
Minecraft and Roblox channels, which have generated him over 65 million views combined. Recently, Kobe's gotten himself into quite the controversy, not only for his use of suggestive thumbnails, but for his wild and hilarious library of tweets bragging about his success, claiming that people need to quote-unquote
Scratch at it, guys. I was left in the dark a lot. Yeah, so far that I know of, Kobe, I don't know what to say about Kobe these days.
wake up, escape the Matrix, and that he's a true warrior. Which your boy Mike.
Okay, how are you a true warrior if you're creating these kinds of thumbnails? Dude, oh my word. Okay, no, scratch what I said. Kobe is, I don't know what to say about Kobe now after hearing that. At first, when I heard about Kobe from other kids, I was like, oh, he sounds like a pretty good guy. I didn't even think about Chicken Mouse. Now it's because I keep forgetting as I'm either planning to create what video I want to create, or watching Markiplier.
Might have taken a couple jabs at. Sorry, Kobe. A little after this drama had fizzled out, I decided to reach out to Kobe, requesting.
I'm currently working on a video about I would like to have a feature for a short interview. I think that interview would be definitely interested in your perspective.
An interview in hopes of better understanding the mindset of someone behind these channels. And to my surprise, he actually
He actually agreed.
agreed. Why don't you go ahead and tell the viewers a bit about yourself?
Sure, I'm Kobe and I make Minecraft videos for kids and Roblox videos too.
Yes, sir. All right. I noticed that you've gotten into, a little bit of drama, a little bit of funnies on Twitter recently. I've seen a lot of people pointing out your interesting choice of thumbnails.
Yeah.
And my main question is just what inspired you to start using these thumbnails in your videos?
Well, in reality, I just saw other channels getting views with these thumbnails, so I thought, if YouTube's rewarding it, I'm gonna do it and don't hate the play, hate the game type of thing. And I don't ever cross the lines. Everything's terms of service. Or
My word. Guys, if I ever had to do those kinds of thumbnails, please, 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 please tell me to stop it, or either that or one of my friends are just gonna slap the back of my head with the biggest slap out of all, like Saitama style, and then just go like, what the hell was I thinking type of thing. That's probably gonna be it. And they're probably gonna be in the comments saying, yeah, if you ever create those kinds of thumbnails, I'll slap the crap out of you. I'm pretty sure they're gonna see this video and go like, yeah, they're gonna slap the hell out of me if I ever created those kinds of thumbnails. Anyways,
YouTube would take me down. So I think what I'm doing is pretty fine.
Now, I'd like to mention that using sexual or inappropriate themes in content targeted towards children in any capacity is, in fact, against YouTube.
yeah, I know it is against YouTube's guideline.
YouTube's terms of service. It's just that they actively choose to not do anything about it, which we'll talk about in just a minute. And I think Kobe realized this, as just a few days after our interview.
No, okay, thank goodness. I was about to say, please don't tell me I've gotta hate another YouTuber here, guys. I already have enough YouTubers that I hate in general. And I've got a good reason for it. If you guys haven't heard about what's going on YouTube, a lot of it has been happening. So yeah. Especially with the NCDM situation. With KSI and them. Yeah, no. Thank goodness, and thank goodness someone is actually realizing no more sus thumbnails because, yeah.
He would tweet out, "No more sauce thumbnails, guys." By the way, we are extremely close to hitting 100,000 subscribers, so if you're enjoying the content so far, then please subscribe. It helps out a ton. Also, I agree that while the individual creator
You guys heard the man. You must subscribe. Yeah. But anyways, guys, please help me grow, as it can actually help me a lot. And who knows? Maybe I'll just actually do stupid videos. Example, cooking shows. I swear, if I have to do a cooking show, guys, please, 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 please don't make me do the worst cooking, because if that actually has to happen, then I'm gonna actually cry. Because I can actually cook, you guys. Anyways, back to the story. Please help me grow, cause yeah.
creators who do this should be held accountable. This problem goes far beyond just one individual, and oh my goodness, does it ever get so much worse. Now, for some of you, this topic may seem a little familiar. Around a year ago, a YouTuber named Viper uploaded.
Okay, I know of a YouTuber named Viper. I heard about him, but I never, again, I never really went into it, so yeah.
A really good video talking about the same issue. In this video, he focuses on one specific subgenre of these channels, which revolve around impersonating real family-friendly YouTubers such as Cash and Nico, for example. These channels are specifically evil due to the fact that they use these well-known characters in their titles and thumbnails to not only trick the YouTube algorithm into recommending them alongside actual Cash and Nico videos, but to also trick unsuspecting children into thinking they're simply just other videos from their favorite creators. Where most of the channels I previously mentioned really only cross the line with their thumbnails and are relatively harmless otherwise, these impersonation channels actively use their content to promote all sorts of disturbing things to their audience, such as acts of severe gore and violence, torture.
I knocked you out and tied you up. You shouldn't have bullied me. I'll take a bonfire and put it next to you. You're going to be very hot, and no one will find you in this cave.
And even sexual assault and rape.
I'll kiss you. You're so helpless on this chain, and you can't resist me.
No! Don't do it!
All to their audience without any punishment.
Guys, what is happening to this generation of YouTubers? What is happening to this generation of YouTubers?
Whatsoever. In his video, Viper demanded YouTube to take down these channels due to their several clear violations of YouTube's terms of service, and given the widespread attention the video received and thousands of manual reports placed from his viewers onto these channels, that YouTube would step in and take action.
Okay, guys, when it comes to these kinds of content, please help us YouTubers fight for what is actually right, and help us actually like keep reporting videos that is actually not under the terms and service of YouTube. Like you saw one of the things that is actually being overly looked at, because if we can actually just keep reporting those kinds of content, then it will actually be benefiting not just us as people watching this, but also for kids that is gonna grow up and start watching. Because if we can listen what is happening, like the thumbnails for example, or even the content, then that will be the best thing that can actually happen to YouTube, as we do not want to see that crap.
But no, over a year later, these channels are not only still uploading and fully monetized, but they're also multiplying at an alarming rate, creating worse and worse content as the months go by. Meanwhile,
Ah, shucks. Ah, shucks. Oh, guys, help. Let us decrease that amount of cringe and, how can I say, help us reduce on what is wrong from right. Because if we can do that, then YouTube can be a better place for everyone. Better content can be created, better thumbnails, everything like that. More appropriate videos and thumbnails can be created. Help us actually just make YouTube better and safer for everyone.
Viper's original video would end up getting manually demonetized by YouTube, specifically for including clips from these imitation channels' videos.
My channel is small and I'm irrelevant. I don't have that type of influence. But when my video did start to gain traction, their solution was to shove it under the rug, hide my video in the algorithm, and do nothing about the actual issue.
Let's be real here. YouTube has the resources to fix this issue. They have the money. They've even done it in the past with the whole ElsaGate controversy. So why are they refusing?
Guys, I remember that situation. It was wild. It was wild.
To do the same thing now? And if I had to guess, I would say it's for the same reason that these creators are even making the videos in the first place. Money. It all ties back to money. If you didn't know, YouTube pays out its creators' ad revenue via a 55 to 45% split, meaning that however much money these channels are generating each month. How much money have you made from the Kobe channel?
The Kobe channel generated, I'm gonna say a couple 100,000. I'm gonna leave it like that.
YouTube is essentially profiting just as much. Factor in the literal hundreds of channels that are doing this, not even just in Minecraft, and you can start to see why YouTube might just try to shove this issue under the rug as long as possible. However, this strategy hasn't always worked out for them. Like I previously mentioned, this exact situation already happened around 7 to 8 years ago, otherwise known as ElsaGate, where tons of channels were caught uploading extremely disturbing content aimed
Sorry about the thunder, you guys. It's pouring by me.
towards kids and bypassing the algorithm by using common household characters such as Spider-Man and Elsa.
Yeah.
YouTube did nothing about this issue for as long as they could, until the problem got so big that it made national news,
Damn.
prompting the FTC to file a $170 million
Google and YouTube will pay a record of $107 million for alleged violations of children's privacy law. Damn.
lawsuit against YouTube, specifically for violations against children's
Just
privacy law. It's the
damn.
whole reason YouTubers have to choose whether or not their videos are
So that's why, okay, that explains a lot. That actually explains a lot. Because if we say, yes, it's made for kids, and then it goes to YouTube Kids channel as well. Okay, that helps a lot.
made for kids. On top of that, the lawsuit also banned any inappropriate use of quote
Okay, inappropriate use of family entertainment characters. Content that depicts family entertainment characters engage in violence, sexual, vile, or otherwise inappropriate behavior, even if done for comedic or satirical purposes. Damn, okay. Someone's becoming serious.
family entertainment characters, effectively stopping the issue altogether. But now, instead of using protected characters from Disney or Marvel, these channels are starting to make a return by using individually owned characters from YouTubers, which are just as, if not more recognizable to the audience that watches these kinds of videos, as a loophole to bypass these laws and restrictions. There were a lot of things that surprised me while I was researching for this video, but the one thing that really stuck out to me was the sheer amount of comments from people who had been exposed to this content growing up. Multiple studies have proven that children ages 0 to 8, the primary target audience of both YouTube Kids and these channels, are in the most formative years of their life. Everything they do, learn, and consume in these years play a huge part into shaping the type of person they'll be for the rest of their lives. Which is why exposure to violent and suggestive media at such a young age has been proven to create lasting trauma and serious damage to the development of the brain. These problems are echoed throughout the victims I found, with some people saying it severely affected their mental health, and some saying that their addiction to this content later manifested into more
Damn, okay.
serious addictions such as gore and pornography. Not to mention the fact that these actions are done by characters that the child is most likely already familiar with and trusted, which then makes an impact on the reputations of the original channels behind it. If we go back to Viper's video for a second, a comment would be left by The Real Cash stating, "I've gotten DMs from so many angry parents because their kids are coming across these, and whenever I come to YouTube, all I'm told to do is just report the videos," which literally does nothing. These channels find every way to dodge themselves getting taken down, and since anyone can upload on this platform, we're just going to keep seeing these weirdo clones. I was originally going to end this video with some sort of call to action. You know, go to as many of these channels as you can and report them. Maybe we can get them banned. But at this point, I'd be pretty shocked if it actually
Guys, what have I been saying? What have I been saying? Help us report these users, because then they can actually reduce clones and all kinds of other fakers that are trying to do this, but then we aren't actually doing this. Because I swear, you guys, I promise you I will never create these kinds of stuff. I'll never create these kinds of content. The only content I will ever create is like mostly not for kids. I promise you that, you guys. I promise you that I will not let kids get damaged by my content. Only thing I will do is literally play Minecraft the old-fashioned way. But I will not ever create the kinds of videos that will damage or even make a kid addicted to, you know what, Cause yeah, no.
actually made any difference. YouTube does not care about this issue, and as long as it continues to make them money, these channels and all of their disgusting content will likely remain up for millions more children to become exposed to. If you're somehow a parent or sibling of someone who might be at risk of this content, my best advice would be to simply monitor what they're watching online. And if that's too hard, just delete the app entirely and let them watch like Arthur or something, I don't know.
The classics. Yes, somebody is mentioning classics. Finally.
Alright, thanks for watching.
Yeah. Please guys, help us reduce the amount of crap there is on YouTube. And help me to like just help me make YouTube a better place for and then YouTube Kids content as well. Cause if I do create YouTube Kids content, then I'll actually make sure that I do a separate channel just for kids, no one else, just for kids. And because like I want to actually show what real content is like and not what people think it should be. I want to actually help them get back to what it was like, and yeah, just to make YouTube a better and safer place. Because ever since 2020 or 2021, around it, excuse me, it's been I've been seeing more of this kind of content pop up more often. And guys, don't judge me. I'm a Facebook guy. I go on Facebook, whatever. Um, but I've seen a lot of the creators that these kinds of creators like Afma or someone get onto Facebook, and even there it's on Facebook. And one day I was just scrolling and I found that content on YouTube, and I was like, what the actual hell is going on with creators these days? I cannot help me make every platform a better and safer place for everyone to get onto without having to worry about porno, well, you know what, addiction or gore or anything like that. Because if we can reduce that, then great, then we can do it. Then we can do it, you guys. But not all YouTubers can do it alone, because if we do it alone, then what is the use? It's not gonna work. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. See you!